The U.S. court has temporarily blocked President Donald Trump's freeze on funding for federal aid programs at an emergency hearing after Trump's order triggers nationwide chaos and confusion. And for more, we have Anil Thomas joining us on this. Well, Anil, good morning. What can you tell us about the court's temporary block of President Trump's spending freeze, and how might this affect the administration's ability to implement future cuts to federal aid?
Well, good morning, Lepakshi. It's very much on the expected lines. This particular promise that Trump has made even during his political campaign, he's just trying to shake things up as the way he promised. And I think he knows the challenges, especially the legal challenges that come with this particular move that he's taken. But he also knows the brownie points that he can score with it, especially when it comes to his own party men, which are important. And I think he's sticking to his ground. He's got time till Monday now because the court's order is till Monday, so he gets time to breathe. His legal team would come back strongly prepared for this particular argument and counter argument that follows. But all in all, I think it helps him get brownie points, especially within his party. One. Secondly, it also tries to shake things up. And thirdly, a leaked mail that's currently come out of the Pentagon clearly indicates that not all, as a hue and cry has been made, is going to get affected by this particular move. And I think that would give a lot of sigh of relief to a lot of people who are going to get affected. There are few places where it is going to come down very heavily. But all in all, big issues like Mediclaim insurance are all students' loans, are all that are not going to be affected. And I think as the news trickles down and you get more and more clarity on how exactly it's going to be implemented, I think it's not going to have that kind of a cascading event as we have seen take place in the court.
Also, Anil, what impact could the freeze have on critical programs like scientific research, addiction recovery, humanitarian assistance, as order has caused a lot of confusion and chaos among the U.S. agencies itself?
Well, exactly. That's been a cause of concern. I think this is the first week of the Trump administration. We had the press briefing that took place today, and I think a lot of issues that led to confusion have been clarified in the press conference that was done by the press secretary. And not only that, there is also assurance being given that point by point all clarifications will be issued on the White House mail. So I think the clarity is very much given by the press secretary, and I think we'll have to wait and watch for how things trickle down slowly, because most of the briefing that took place, most of the critical points or critical issues that were really raised have been doused. And I think one needs to wait and watch how things happen from here on, for the simple point that the Trump administration is very clear. All that they have asked, all the offers that have been given, even to federal employees, to go for the offer till September, that stays with them. So I think, though it's been objected strongly by the unions that are there in the United States of America, but I think the offer stands for people who have been given the option to resign, because they are looking at downsizing. They're trying to bring down cost, and to make to bring down cost, especially within the federal government, so that the cost of living also has a cascading effect on the people, and we could see the cost coming down even for the common man. But having said all this, it's it's a long drawn issue that's rattled America in particular, especially with this particular clause being brought about, and the judge giving both the sides, pro as well as con, time till Monday to ease things out.
Right, the trickling effect is surely going to be there. Thank you so much, Anil, for all those details.